What's up, guys? And today we got the 93 overall Marcus Mariota Snow Beast Boss. And you know, I got real lucky with this guy because I actually pulled a whole bunch of Snow Beast 88 overalls in those stocking stuffers. I couldn't believe it. I put them all towards Mariota, so I basically got him for free. Just really lucky there. Anyways, as far as the stats all around, you know, nothing on paper blows you away except of course that speed. But if you see my quarterback reviews, those stats really don't mean much because so many quarterbacks that have outperformed their stats. You see right here the short throw, no surprise. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I only threw like 6 short passes, but still they were all completely fine. I did not see a single bad short pass. As far as the mid throw, I didn't see a single problem with that. He had one bad mid pass, but out of like 9 attempts, so 8 out of 1, believe me, is a very good percentage to me. And if you want to turn him into a pocket quarterback, like right here, just a beautiful dime across the middle. If you want to turn him into a pocket quarterback, you absolutely can. Or if you want to roll out, and as long as you reset your feet, of course, I don't see anything going wrong there. As far as the throw power and the deep throw, I didn't really see any bad passes there either. The boy can bomb it deep. I mean, look, putting it where it needs to be, giving my boy a shot. And speaking of that, in my previous videos, you know, when I talk about the deep throw or just throwing in general with quarterbacks, I know some guys, you know, show the stats on the screen like, oh, he was 13 of 27. That's, you know, he must be throwing bad passes and whatnot. But that, trust me, that is not the case. That's because a lot of my passes are not complete, whether I throw across the middle or I throw it deep and the ball gets knocked out of the receiver's hands, whether by a hit stick or just flat out drop the ball. You guys see me review receivers where even they just drop open passes. So if you guys see like 13 of 20 or whatever it may be for a specific quarterback in a specific game, I don't want you guys to think that the quarterback must be throwing terrible passes. A lot of the times the receivers are just flat out dropping the ball and not holding on to it. So don't hold that against the quarterback. Speaking of bad passes, you see over here, I did not have that many bad passes with Mariota. Running to the left was a struggle, which I know is kind of obvious for some people, especially because I know that they tuned that in the recent update. And staying on track with the bad plays, man. Unlike the out of position Terrell Pryor, this guy cannot really take too many hits. Fumbled 3 times. I only played like 6 games with him. Fumbled 3 times. So guys, as tempting as it is to want to scramble and fight for yards, Mariota's not the one to do it with. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, man, but you need to slide, especially with Mariota. The boy will fumble. He reminded me a little bit of Tyrod Taylor, you know, in terms of him fumbling. I don't think he was as bad as Taylor, but he was definitely not as good as Terrell Pryor, the out of position one. Like I said, I would have given Tyrod Taylor like a D as far as carry rating. I'd give Terrell Pryor a solid A. That boy took hits left and right. I give Mariota maybe like a C+. I mean, he took a couple of like 2 hit sticks and like maybe 3 or 4 regular tackles, but he did fumble 3 times. So that was scary, man. And I did lose 2 of those games because of those fumbles, which is not fun. So if you're gonna run with them, I know it's fun to have a mobile quarterback. Those are my favorite type of quarterbacks. Honestly, I think they're almost everybody's favorite type of quarterbacks, honestly. But if you want to run with them, you know, slide. But if you want to do stuff like this, you know, like juke and spin and truck, unless you're really just that good and you're that confident, I would just say go out of bounds or just goddamn slide. And I did forget to mention one thing, the Energizer Chemistry that he has. The reason I don't think that really adds value, in my opinion, is because all that's going to want to do, and of course for those of you who don't know, the Energizer Chemistry means that every time you perform a successful juke or spin, the stamina goes back up to 100. I'm telling you guys to slide and go out of bounds. You know, having that chemistry is just going to want to tempt you even more into spinning and juking, which means it's going to open you up to more hit sticks, which is going to open you up to more fumbles and more headaches and more stress. So that's why I think that's a negative. In my opinion, it's a negative chemistry for him to have. If he would have had like the gunslinger or the conductor, that would have been more appealing. But honestly, just because he fumbles so much, I just don't see it. Now, if Terrell Pryor had the Energizer Chemistry, that'd be a different story. But I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, guys, you guys were asking for higher overall players. I hope this, you know, satisfied you guys. You know, hopefully it's scratched that itch that you guys want to see higher overall players. My next review is going to be the out of position Le'Veon Bell. So it's not that I'm staying at the high overalls, but I'm not trying to stay at the low overall players either. I'm just trying to get a mixture of both. But anyways, guys, I'll see you boys next time. Peace.